The air felt thin, right at the point of the breaking dawn. I analyze the reaction now, where the final move was drawn. And my effort was 99%, the victory almost won. Got the memory on playback slow, beneath the morning sun. The catalyst was missing then, avoiding the needed spark. I measured the residual heat, now standing in the cold dark. My purpose is simple now, leaving a subtle mark. Yeah, the perfect synthesis failed to truly embark. Maybe the timing was off, just a single micro shift. We observed a near-miss trajectory, an unavoidable gift. My failure is written in the silence, letting the focus drift. Close doesn't count for much, right in the heart's equation. We feel the silent echo, now the empty fascination. My theory's settling deep, both on the slow realization. This flawless near occurrence, a constant contemplation. The pressure is optimized, holding a constant pain. Each subtle difference is something to regain. This calm understanding, accepting the heavy rain. Yeah, the science of the distance is what we sustain. Difference is minimal, right down to the last decimal place. I observe the quiet wisdom now, moving with the slow pace. My knowledge is the comfort now, winning the inner race. Got the feeling encoded deep, leaving the faintest trace. The chemistry was volatile, then avoiding the quick chase. I see the chain reaction halt, now standing in the empty space. My movements are measured, powered by the core chase. Yeah, incomplete narrative is what I truly embrace. Yeah, energy lingers long in the quiet empty room. We process the data slowly, escaping the loud doom. My path is defined by the outcome, here in the soft blue. Close doesn't count for much, right in the heart's equation. We feel the silent echo, now the empty fascination. My theory is settling deep, but on the slow realization. This flawless near occurrence, a constant contemplation. The pressure is optimized, holding a constant pain. Each subtle difference is something to regain. This calm understanding, accepting the heavy rain. Yeah, the science of the distance is what we sustain. When does a near win feel heavier than a total loss? It's the rejection of the finality, accepting the heavy cost. I trade the spectacle for the meaning that is never lost. The feeling is potent, built on the inner frost. My attention is total, avoiding the thick toss. The essence is honest, holding the structure across. We move with a slow pace, feelings are gently embossed. Yeah, the subtle weight of the effort is here without the gloss. Yeah, close doesn't count for much, right in the heart's equation. We feel the silent echo, now the empty fascination. My theory settling deep, both on the slow realization. This flawless near occurrence, a constant contemplation. The pressure is optimized, holding a constant pain. Each subtle difference is something to regain. This calm understanding, accepting the heavy rain. Yeah, the science of the distance is what we sustain. The formula is known, the connection is felt and true. The reaction stops forever. The end groove, incomplete perfection achieved. Oh, da 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 da. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the pulse calculates steady, maintaining the perfect pace. True, I check the input variables, now every single cue. My flow is a complex algorithm, something entirely new. Got the logic locked down deep, analyzing the whole view. The emotion is a variable, now nothing left to misconstrue. I filter the noisy signals, now everything feels blue. My purpose is data synthesis, seeing the equation through. Yeah, the rhythm of the sequence is mathematically true. Ray maintains stable, right on the digital display. We disregard the erratic feelings, holding the smooth sway. My internal chronometer dictates the day. System runs clean and cold, right in the central frame. We function without feeling now, repeating the vital claim. My circuit is settling deep, built on the perfect aim. This flawless repetition, mastering the rimming game. The pressure is optimized, holding a constant pull. Each precise beat is making the logic full. This ambient profound calculation, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the automated sequence is eternally cool. Output a adjust quick, right to the required parameter. I observe the quiet process now built for the heavy kilometer. My knowledge is the firewall now, avoiding the harsh meter. Got the mechanism moving, what I truly encounter. The efficiency is key now, moving past the fleeting teeter. I see the chain reaction forming, nothing left to deter. My movements are measured, powered by the core burr. Yeah, the technical precision is something I truly confer. Calibration succeeds fast on the invisible grid. We process the sensory input, keeping the feelings hid. My path is defined by the logic, nothing left to forbid. System runs clean and cold, right in the central frame. We function without feeling now. Repeating the vital claim, my circuit is settling deep, built on the perfect game, this flawless repetition. Mastering the rhythm game, the pressure is optimized, holding a constant pull. Each precise beat is making the logic full. This ambient profound calculation, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the automated sequence is eternally cool. Who needs a messy emotion for the function to take hold? It's the rejection of the chaos, a story that must be told. I trade the spectacle for the essence that is brave and bold. The melody's potent, standing on the inner gold. My attention is total, avoiding the low skull. The rhythm is honest, built on the structure. Oh, we move with the slow pace, feelings I proudly hold. Yeah, the pure science of the rhythm is perfectly sold. System runs clean and cold, right in the central frame. We function with the feeling now. Repeating the vital claim, our circuit is settling deep, built on the perfect game, this flawless repetition. Mastering the rhythm game, the pressure is optimized, holding a constant pull. Each precise beat is making the logic full. This ambient profound calculation, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the automated sequence is eternally cool. System runs clean and cold. No, let's go. System runs clean and cold. Let's go. System runs clean and cold. Yeah, the machine is alive. The beat is synthetic and true. The calculation never stops. Me and the groove, logical life achieved. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. The frequency sinks low beneath the audible range of men. I feel the floor start shaking exactly as planned. My diaphragm compresses slow, moving across the physical span. Got the ultimate pressure rising, following the inner brand. The visible light disappears now, ignoring the cheap fan. I focus on the fundamental tone now, doing all that I can. My mind is mapping the vibration slow now, running with the tight clan. Yeah, the bass is a physical force throughout the whole land. Yeah, the air itself is breathing deep, heavy with unseen might. I watch the quick movement start, everything feels right. My thoughts are like complex tremors winning the inner fight. The rhythm is intentional now, moving through the darkest night. I see the world go up subtly, shining perfectly bright. This beautiful sonic distortion, holding on to the light. My vibe is intoxicated now, stepping in into the pure light. Yeah, the LFO is dictating what feels tight. Vibration strikes hard and fast, right in the soft core. We move with the seismic shift now, always asking for more. My posture is shifting deep, knocking on the inner door. This beautiful low end impact settling the final score. Yeah. The pressure is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each low end hit is making the body full. This ambient profound groove breaking the common rule. Yeah, the sub bass signal is eternally cool. Bone density feels loose, right in the center of the chest. I observe the quiet scene now, putting the soul to the ultimate test. The tempo is steady now, avoiding the inner pest. The vibe is consistent, built on the heavy crest. I catch the fleeting movement now, perfectly blessed. This profound sense of yielding, putting the mind at rest. My movements are measured, powered by the core zest. Yeah, the rhythmic contortion is what I truly invest. So boundaries dissolve quick, turning into fluid motion. I let the sound guide me, a deep sonic potion. My focus is loose now, lost in the massive ocean. The texture is liquid smooth, built on pure devotion. I feel the connection with the sonic notion. This moment is pure now, fueling the silent notion. My attention is total, standing against the locomotion. Yeah, the wave of the moment is the final promotion. The vibration strikes hard and fast, right in the soft core. We move with the seismic shift now, always asking for more. My posture is shifting deep, knocking on the inner door. This beautiful low end impact settling the final score. The pressure is maximized, holding the constant pull. Each low end hit is making the body full. Yeah. Why does a simple rhythm feel like a breaking of the mold? Yeah. It's the rejection of the high notes, a story that must be told. Yeah, I trade the fast current for the power that is ancient and old. The melody's potent, worth more than pure gold. My focus is total, avoiding the tight fold. The rhythm is honest, built on the structure bold. We move with the slow pace, a feeling I uphold. Yeah, the physical influence is perfectly sold. Yeah, vibration strikes hard and fast, riding the soft chord. We move with the seismic shift now, always asking for more. My posture is shifting deep, knocking on the inner door. It's beautiful low end impact, settling the final score. The core freak what sings the pack sense good. No escape in the constant low bit nerve. Physical groove achieved. The signal breaks harsh, cutting the expected conversation clean. I measure the empty spaces now where the true silence is keen. My flow navigates the gaps of territory unseen. Got the feedback loop buzzing low, fueling the toxic scene. The transmission is fractured and rough now, ignoring the smooth sheen. I focus on the subtle interference now, everything in between. My mind is mapping the disconnect slow now, where the harsh truths lean. Yeah, the density of the tension is something I truly mean. The wires cross, fastening the wrong frequency through the air. I watch the quick movement of suspicion, showing that they truly care. My thoughts are like complex errors, too much left to spare. The rhythm is intentional now, moving with the heavy wear. I see the failure forming clearly beyond all compare. It's beautiful, necessary breakage, a heavy load I bear. My vibe is lethargic, I'm stepping out with the royal glare. Yeah, the ultimate static is something I declare. Noise pulses sharp and bold, right in the digital zone. We stand in the awkward silence now, standing on the silent stone. My message is settling deep, built on the undertone. This beautiful sonic confusion, utterly known. The pressure is maximized, holding a constant pull. Each unspoken word is making the feeling full. This ambient prevent distortion, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the necessary rupture is eternally cool. Whoa. The membrane feels thin right across the fragile divide. I observe the quiet system now, nowhere left to hide. The tempo is steady now, riding the heavy tide. The vibe is consistent, built on the genuine pride. I catch the fleeting meaning now, what the failures confide. It's profound sense of distance where the real meanings abide. My movements are measured, powered by the core ride. Yeah, the cynical liver is what I truly confide. All connections ever quick, turning into fine ash. I let the sound guide me, built on the heavy smash. My focus is loose now, everything feels clash. The texture is liquid smooth, built on the ultimate thrash. I feel the disconnection with the lightning flash. This moment is pure now, hitting the inner crash. My attention is total, standing against the dash. Yeah, the calculated chaos is something I truly stash. Noise pulses sharp and bold, right in the digital zone. We stand in the awkward silence now, standing on the silent stone. Yeah, my message is settling deep, built on the undertone. This beautiful sonic confusion, utterly known. The pressure is maximized, holding a constant pull. Each unspoken word is making the feeling full. This ambient profound distortion, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the necessary rupture is eternally cool. We never chase the smooth flow that everybody expects to hear. Is the rejection of the comfort making the vision clear. I trade the spectacle for the anxiety that is always near. The melody's potent, standing on the silent tier. My attention is total, avoiding the low steer. The rhythm is honest, built on the truth we hold dear. We move at the slow pace, feelings I probably revere. Yeah, the friction of the language is what we truly steer. Noise pulses sharp and bold, right in the digital zone. We stand in the awkward silence now, standing on the silent stone. Yeah, my message is settling deep, built on the undertone. This beautiful sonic confusion, utterly known. The pressure is maximized, holding a constant pull. Each unspoken word is making the feeling full. This ambient profound distortion, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the necessary rupture is eternally cool. The connection is severed and true. The static remains eternal, me and the noise. Yeah. Dissonance achieved. The sun's spill soft, painted window frame gold. I watch the dust motes dancing slow, stories yet untold. My vision sees the Monday sharp, a beauty to behold. Got the moment documented, deep breaking the silent mold. The ordinary transforms now, avoiding the common sneer. I look at the world clearly, everything feels clear. My purpose is simple now, making the unseen appear. Yeah, the geometry of the shadows is something I hold dear. Colors shift warm and deep on the kitchen tile floor. We capture the simple stillness, always wanting more. My focus is written in the silence, what I truly adore. Light filters through the screen, right in the central view. We hold the unspoken shimmer now, everything feels brand new. My gaze is settling deep, catching the perfect hue. This flawless illumination, everything feels true. The atmosphere is soft, holding a constant ease. Each reflection is something that truly agrees. This calm understanding, putting the mind at peace. Yeah, the visual rhythm is what we truly see. Raindrops hang heavy, been in the afternoon ray. I observe the quiet process now with the artist's portrait. My thoughts are like complex filters capturing the better day. Got the scene encoded deep, moving with the cool sway. The texture is liquid smooth now, nothing left to delay. I see the chain reaction forming, nothing left to betray. My movements are measured, powered by the soft play. Yeah, the visual impact is here to stay. Detail emerges quick right from the subtle mist. We anticipate the golden hour, something truly kissed. My path is defined by the luminescence, something I resist. Light filters through the screen, right in the central view. We hold the unspoken shimmer now, everything feels brand new. My gaze is settling deep, catching the perfect hue. This flawless illumination, everything feels true. The atmosphere is soft, holding a constant ease. Each reflection is something that truly agrees. This calm understanding, putting the mind at peace. Yeah, the visual rhythm is what we truly seize. Who needs the loud drama for the message to take hold? It's the rejection of the harshness, a story that must be told. I trade the spectacle for the gentle that is brave and bold. The feeling is potent, build on the structure old. My attention is total, avoiding the low scold. The rhythm is honest, bit on the silence we hold. We move with the slow pace, feelings are proudly unfold. Yeah, the quiet reverence is perfectly sold. Light filters through the screen, right in the central view. We hold the unspoken shimmer now, everything feels brand new. My gaze is settling deep, catching the perfect hue. This flawless illumination, everything feels true. The atmosphere is soft, holding a constant ease. Each reflection is something that truly agrees. This calm understanding, putting the mind at peace. Yeah, the visual rhythm is what we truly see. Is complete, the feeling is delivered and true. The energy shines forever, me in the view. Ephemeral beauty achieved. Yeah. Vapor trails trace paths, splitting into 2 or 3 states. I move through the soft glow, defying all the rigid fates. Reality is ambiguous here, operating on complex dates. Got the superposition status, slipping the lock gates. The energy is low-key blue now, ignoring the cheap debates. I focus on the wave function where the calm elevates. My mind is mapping probability slow now, what truly dictates. Yeah, the physics of the chill is what truly sedates. The furniture is floating low, reflecting that ain't shine. I feel the perfect uncertainty, everything is mine. My thoughts are like entangled particles, a signal truly divine. The rhythm is intentional now, hitting the perfect line. I see the existence splitting beautifully fine. This beautiful state of being, utterly benign. My vibe is never now, avoiding the harsh resign. Yeah, the quantum aesthetic is the ultimate design. Particles drift and blur, slow right in the laser light. We chill in the dimensions, everything feels perfectly right. My perception is shifting deep, taking the future flight. This beautiful fuzzy zone, holding the infinite mind. The atmosphere is pressurized, holding a constant pull. Every single moment is making the experience full. This ambient deep groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the science of the comfort is eternally cool. Electrons hang suspended right above the mat floor. I observe the quiet scene, now always asking for more. The tempo is steady now, right to the rhythmic door. The vibe is consistent, what I came here for. I catch
catch the hidden variable now. Reaching the core, this profound sense of complexity. What I adore, my movements are measured, powered by the lore. Yeah, the ambiguity is something I explore. Old certainties dissolve quick, leaving a clear view. I let the sound guide me, everything that is new. My focus is loose now, me and the inner view. The texture is liquid smooth, everything is true. I feel the connection with every fresh clue. This moment is pure, now seeing the whole thing through. My attention is total, everything I do. Yeah, the entanglement of the rhythm is the ultimate hue. Yeah, particles drift and blur, slow right in the laser light. We chill in the dimensions, everything feels perfectly right. My perception is shifting deep, taking the future flight. This beautiful fuzzy zone, holding the infinite might. The atmosphere is pressurized, holding a constant pull. Every single moment is making the experience full. This ambient deep groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the science of the comfort is eternally cool. I'd rather stay here in the haze than to find a world so plain. It's the rejection of the fixed path, escaping the heavy strain. I trade the fast current for the rhythm of the gentle rain. The melody's potent, running through the main vein. My focus is total, avoiding the low complaint. The rhythm is honest, built on the soft terrain. We move with the slow pace over and over again. Yeah, the uncertainty of the moment is what I entertain. Particles drift and blur, slow right in the laser light. We chill in the dimensions, everything feels perfectly right. My perception is shifting deep, taking the future flight. This beautiful fuzzy zone, holding the infinite mind. The atmosphere is pressurized, holding the constant pull. Every single moment is making the experience full. This ambient deep groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the science of the comfort is eternally cool. The world moves fast, blurring the purpose in the path. I pause and observe the silence, now avoiding the common wrath. My mind filters out the noise, sharp learning the deeper math. Got the truth locked down, deep escaping the aftermath. The pressure cooker lifestyle is fake, now avoiding the inner lie. Look at the horizon clearly as the moments fly by. My purpose is simple now, reaching for the high sky. Yeah, the lyrical commitment is something I truly rely. Look inside the mirror, what does the reflection show in the dim light? We peel back the complex layers, moving towards the pure sight. My soul is written in the silence, making everything right. Truth that goes loud and clear, right in the central core. We elevate the conversation, now always wanting more. My spirit is settling deep, built on the ancient lore. This unified understanding, everything we explore. The consciousness is rising, holding a constant pull. Each shared wisdom is making the vessel full. It's ambient, profound clarity, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the awakening message is eternally in. A piece arrived quick, right at the point of the breaking thread. I analyze the data stream, now every word that was said. My knowledge is the weapon now, what I carry ahead. Got the feeling encoded deep, escaping the inner dread. The illusion of control is gone, now avoiding the false bed. I see the connection forming clearly, nothing left to shed. My movements are measured, powered by the core fed. Yeah, the collective vibration is what I truly spread. Time slows down low, right up until the final chime. We process the sensory input, finding the perfect rhyme. My path is defined by the honesty, hearing the sweet prime. Truth echoes loud and clear, right in the central core. We elevate the conversation, now always wanting more. My spirit is settling deep, built on the ancient lore. This unified understanding, everything we explore. The consciousness is rising, holding a constant pull. Each shared wisdom is making the vessel full. This ambient, profound clarity, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the awakening message is eternally cool. Why does this message feel so simple yet so hard to hold? It's the rejection of the apathy, a story that must be told. I trade the spectacle for the essence that is brave and bold. The melody's potent, standing on the inner goal. My attention is total, avoiding the thick fold. The essence is honest, holding the structure of the old. We move with the slow pace, feelings are gently sold. Yeah, the power of the awareness is something to unfold. Loud and clear, right in the central core. We elevate the conversation, now always wanting more. My spirit is settling deep, built on the ancient lore. This unified understanding, everything we explore. The consciousness is rising, holding a constant pull. Each shared wisdom is making the vessel full. This ambient, profound clarity, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the awakening message is eternally cool. The verse is open,
The understanding is delivered in true. The knowledge runs forever. Me and the groove. Collective insight achieved. Hey! Oh, hey! Yeah, 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 yeah. Pot of water gleams low, catching the inverted skyscraper line. I crouch down to the pavement now, making the world seem truly fine. My lens focuses sharp on the surface, a perspective that is mine. Got the asphalt textures whispering every thin line. The city is flipped over now, avoiding the common view. I study the quiet underbelly clearly, showing the hidden truth. My purpose is simple now, seeing the moments through. Yeah, the reverse image of reality is something I pursue. Light bends subtle right at the ripple's edge and curve. We find the unseen connection, the message that truly serves. My angle is written in the silence on the hidden preserve. Side right in the liquid plane, we observe the twisted skyline, now embracing the heavy rain. My mind is settling deep, built on the internal gain. This unexpected clarity washing away the superficial stain. The surface is calm now, holding a constant draw. Each flip shadow is something I truly saw. This calm understanding, adhering to the only law. Yeah, the subterranean view is free from every flaw. Oh yeah, sidewalk cracks run deep, right beneath the street lamps glow. I analyze the timing now, watching the reflections flow. My knowledge is the baggage now, what the visuals bestow. Got the feeling encoded deep, moving with the rhythmic show. Oh yeah, the noticed details emerge now, avoiding the inner skin. I see the chain reaction halt now, everything the concrete hit. My movements are measured, powered by the core grid. Yeah, the true face of the metropolis is something I truly feel. Yeah, vaporous and slow in the humid, empty street. We process the sensory input, finding the hidden retreat. My path is defined by the visual walls, nothing left to defeat. Mirror shows a different side, right in the liquid plane. We observe the twisted skyline, now embracing the heavy rain. My mind is settling deep, built on the internal gain. This unexpected clarity washing away the superficial stain. The surface is calm now, holding a constant draw. Each flip shadow is something I truly saw. This calm understanding, adhering to the only law. Yeah, yeah, the subterranean view is free from every flaw. Yeah, who sees the grandeur when the eye level is down on the dirt? It's the rejection of the surface sight, showing where the real truth's hurt. I trade the spectacle for the depth that is truly alert. The melody's potent, standing on the chord surf. My attention is total, avoiding the thick skirt. The essence is honest, holding the flow that is curt. We move with the slow pace, feelings I gently blurt. Yeah, the power of the altered view is something I assert. Mirror shows a different side, right in the liquid plane. We observe the twisted skyline, now embracing the heavy rain. My mind is settling deep, built on the internal gain. Unexpected clarity washing away the superficial stain. The surface is calm now, holding a constant draw. Each flip shadow is something I truly saw. This calm understanding, adhering to the only law. Yeah, the subterranean The inverse perspective is true. The low angle reveals forever me and the view. New vision achieved. Yeah, yeah. La da 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 da, yeah. La da 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 da. The feeling sits fragile now, cold beneath the surface glaze. I trace the faint hairline fracture, lost in the memory haze. The beauty was sharp and clean, defined by those early days. Got the perfect riddle shell, now walking through the winding maze. The pressure was hidden deep, ignoring the loud praise. I focus on the breaking point now, where the emotion betrays. My mind is mapping the fall line, slow down through the misty sprays. Yeah, the history of the moment is just a delicate phase. The atmosphere is heavy still, holding the painful hue. I watch the quick reflection shatter, seeing the truth break through. My thoughts are like complex shards now, everything is true. The rhythm is intentional now, what I try to pursue. I see the delicate damage, nothing left to undo. This beautiful, devastating crack forever new. My vibe is my faded now, feeling utterly blue. Yet a vulnerability found is the promise I can't undo. Hey, follow the shattering low, right in the soft light. We move through the fragments now, holding on desperately tight. My spirit is settling deep, surviving the long night. This beautiful, intricate breakage, everything feels right. The stillness is pressurized, holding a constant pull. Each piece of the memory is making the painful. This ambient, profound groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the heartbreak artifact is perfectly cool. Kintsugi's gold won't fix this. Right on the polished curve, I observe the quiet scene. Now what I need to truly observe. The tempo is steady now, the inattention serves. The vibe is consistent, following the mental reserves. I catch the hidden sorrow now, what the fragile form preserves. This profound sense of lasting trauma, what the structure deserves. My movements are measured, powered by the core nerves. Yeah, the delicate composure is what the system conserves. Old tears dry on the surface quick, turning into fine sand. I let the sound guide me, built on the broken land. My focus is loose, now everything I understand. The texture is liquid smooth, escaping the harsh demand. I feel the connection with the heart in my hand. This moment is pure now, perfectly planned. My attention is total, standing on the soft stand. Yeah, the mosaic of the hurt is what I now command. Follow the shattering low, right in the soft light. We move through the fragments now, holding on desperately tight. My spirit is settling deep, surviving the long night. This beautiful, intricate breakage, everything feels right. The stillness is pressurized, holding a constant pull. Each piece of the memory is making the painful. This ambient, profound groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the heartbreak artifact is perfectly cool. Yeah, the yeah. I really refuse to let this delicate state define the final end. It's the rejection of the fixing where the true thoughts been. I trade the loud sorrow for the quiet of the inner friend. The melody's potent, time I choose to spend. My focus is total, avoiding the tight trend. The rhythm is honest, built on the slow mend. We move at the slow pace, feelings I transcend. Yeah, the crack existence is something I defend. Hey, follows the shattering low, right in the soft light. We move through the fragments now, holding on desperately tight. My spirit is settling deep, surviving the long night. This beautiful, intricate breakage, everything feels right. The stillness is pressurized, holding a constant pull. Each piece of the memory is making the painful. This ambient, profound groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the heartbreak artifact is perfectly cool. Yeah, the dance on the grave and the dead you relate. Housed in the feedback made. Digital dust settle slow where the original image used to reside. I scroll past the perfect copies now, nowhere left for the truth to hide. My reality is generated data, a concept I truly confide. Got the hyper real running the whole show, moving with the heavy tide. The source code is missing now, avoiding the primal trace. I observe the flawless reproduction, clearly everything in the right place. My purpose is still in the simulacrum, setting the fashionable pace. Yeah, the absence of the referent is something I truly embrace. Every emotion is curated, played out for the conscious eye. I analyze the timing now, watching the authentic signal die. My existence is the media feedback beneath the electric sky. The rhythm
is intentional now. Moving past all things cry. I see the chain reaction forming clearly beyond the need to defy. This profound philosophical journey where the meanings fly high. My vibe is one stepping out with the key. Yeah, the ultimate disappearance of the core is what I truly imply. Yeah, feels denser than an object right in the digital haze. We dance on the grave of the genuine now, lost in the feedback maze. My perception is settling deep, built on the slow dismays. The synthetic elevation, counting the empty days. The boundary is erased now, holding a constant flow. Each perfect imitation is making the falsehood grow. The semi-and profound attachment putting on the grand show. Yeah, the spectacle is the substance, what we truly know. That feeling of being duplicated, right in the commercials glow. I notice the quick shift in my value now, watching the market ebb and flow. My knowledge is the algorithm now, what the network will bestow. Got the feeling encoded deep, escaping the inner dread's throw. The concept of fake is obsolete now, avoiding the ethical frown. I see the connection forming clearly, wearing the empty crown. My movements are measured, powered by the core renown. Yeah, the saturation of the sign is what I truly write down. The world is a theme park now, right across the whole wide land. I analyze the data stream now, holding the simulated hand. My understanding is the ultimate truth now, built on a sinking sand. The tempo is steady now, moving with the cool brand. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything perfectly planned. This moment is pure now, powered by the core strand. My attention is total, everything I truly understand. Yeah, the circulation of the phony is what I truly command. Who cares if the original painting is real or merely a print? It's the rejection of the deep history, flashing the quick hand. I trade the integrity for the surface, seeing the easy glint. The melody's potent, standing where the message is internet. My attention is total, avoiding the thick land. The essence is honest, holding the flow that we permit. We move with the slow pace, feelings I gently transmit. Yeah, the ironic celebration of the emptiness is what we truly admit. Yeah, image denser than the object, right in the digital haze. We dance on the grave of the genuine now, lost in the feedback maze. My perception is settling deep, built on a slow dismay. It's the synthetic elevation, counting the empty days. The boundary is erased now, holding a constant flow. Each perfect imitation is making the falsehood grow. This ambient and profound attachment putting on a grand show. Yeah, the spectacle is the substance, what we truly know. That's me. Dance on the grave of the genuine now, lost in the feedback maze. Dance on the grave of the genuine now, lost in the feedback maze. La da 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 da, yeah. La da 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 da. Yeah. Every move is charted, right down to the head nod slow. I let the camera catch me now, watching the natural flow. My casual demeanor is rehearsed to show I truly know. Got the intention hidden deep beneath the surface glow. The seeming coincidence is fake now, avoiding the inner lie. I observe the audience reaction as the moments fly by. My purpose is simple now, making the world comply. Yeah, the geometry of the blunder is something I apply. Note the subtle pause, exactly 3 beats long and true. We simulate the hesitation, everything feels new. My future's written in the silence, a planned deja vu. Yeah. Tight eyes feels controlled and clean, right in the central plot. We execute the perfect mistake now. Yeah, hitting the intended spot. As my structure is settling deep, built on the silent, not the flawless. Flawless vision, everything we got. The rhythm is intentional, holding the constant pull. Each unplanned gesture is making the spirit full. This ambient, profound paradox, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the calculated freedom is eternally cool. That moment was supposed to happen right at the 4th bars, and I analyze the timing now, what the script intended to send. My knowledge is the ultimate prompt now, what I cannot pretend. Got the feeling coded deep where the actions truly blend. The unbothered attitude is the key now, avoiding the harsh pen. I see the chain reaction halt now, everything I comprehend. My movements are measured, powered by the core trend. Yeah, the engineered accident is what I truly defend. Look at the tiny detail nobody else truly saw. We anticipate the final response, adhering to the only law. My path is defined by the outline, nothing left to withdraw. Yeah, chaos feels controlled and clean, right in the central plot. We execute the perfect mistake now, hitting the intended spot. My church is settling deep, built on the solid, not the flawless. Profoundness isn't everything we got. The rhythm is intentional, holding the constant pull. Each unplanned gesture is making the spirit full. This ambient, profound paradox, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the calculated freedom is eternally cool. Who thinks this easy motion is truly without a net line? It's the rejection of the randomness, making the execution shine. I trade the spectacle for the precision that is truly mine. The feeling is potent, built on the strong design. My attention is total, avoiding the cheap grind. The essence is honest, holding the flow divine. We move
with the slow pace, feelings I gently confine. Yeah, the art of the deception is perfectly fine. Chaos feels controlled and clear right in the central plot. We execute the perf in the stake now, hitting the intended spot. Cause it's settling deep, build on the solid knot. This flawless opponent's engine, everything we got. The rhythm is intentional, holding the constant pull. Each unplanned gesture is making the spirit full. This ambient profound paradox, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the calculated freedom is eternally cool. Yeah, eternally cool. Yeah, eternally cool. The act is finished. Spontaneous truth is revealed and true. The script runs forever. Me and the groove. Intentional artistry achieved. The siren scream is dying out, swallowed by the late hour. I watch the last taxi headlights fade, feeling the cool power. The city breathes a different rhythm now, like a slow shower. Got the feeling of being alone here, standing on the highest tower. The heavy bass from the club's gone now, ignoring the cheap sour. I focus on the quiet hum now, finding the ultimate flower. My mind is drafting a clean slate slow now, waiting for the dawn hour. Yeah, the sonic reduction is the sweetest dowry. The pavement holds the chilled air, cooling the heated dust. I feel the perfect moment hang built on the inner trust. My thoughts are like complex melodies without the loud outburst. The rhythm is intentional, not what I need to readjust. I see the street lights dimming, avoiding the quick thrust. This beautiful mellow decline, nothing here to distrust. My vibe is refreshing, I'll settle in the heavy must. Yet the silence is perfectly just. Falling, drop slow and low, right in the deep night air. We coast through the empty streets now, vanishing all the way. My spirit is settling deep, showing that I truly care. This beautiful fade to nothing, a quality rare. The pressure is reduced, soft, holding a constant pull. Each fading frequency is making the quiet full. This ambient profound rule, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the final quiet moment is eternally cool. Yeah. Gray light catches the glass, right on the office pane. I observe a subtle stillness now, escaping the past pain. The tempo is steady now, avoiding the harsh sustain. The vibe is consistent, letting the peace sustain. I catch the hidden whisper now, like the soft morning rain. This profound sense of clarity, nothing left to explain. My movements are measured, powered by the sweet gain. Yeah, the sound of the silence is what I will attain. Old anxieties shrink quick, turning into soft blur. I let the sound guide me, everything that is pure. My focus is loose now, finding the ultimate cure. The texture is liquid smooth, nothing here to lure. I feel the connection, everything that is sure. This moment is pure now, hitting the soft detour. My attention is total, standing the heavy the more. Yeah, the beauty of the fade is the final maneuver. REM drops slow and low, right in the deep night air. We coast through the empty streets now, vanishing all the way. My spirit is settling deep, showing that I truly care. This beautiful fade to nothing, a quality rare. The pressure is reduced, soft, holding a constant pull. Each fading frequency is making the quiet full. This ambient profound groove, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the final quiet moment is eternally cool. Only here can you hear the air moving on the high floors. The projection of the frantic pace, settling the final score. I trade the fast current for the calmness I adore. The melody's potent, knocking on the secret door. My focus is total, asking for nothing more. The rhythm is honest, built on a deep core. We move with the slow pace, what I've been waiting for. Yeah, the end of the sound is the peace I explore. Drop slow and low, right in the deep night air. We coast through the empty streets now, vanishing all the way. My spirit is settling deep, showing that I truly care. This beautiful fade to nothing, a quality rare. The pressure is reduced, soft, holding a constant pull. Each fading frequency is making the quiet full. The ambient profound, we're breaking the common rule. Yeah, the final quiet moment is eternally cool. Yeah.
Silk pajamas, draped loose, hide in a quiet hollow stare. I sip the cold brew morning, breathe in the stagnant air. The penthouse view is perfect, but I don't truly care. Got the whole city beneath me, caught in a golden snare. The portfolio keeps rising, ignoring the small repair. I focus on the vintage timepiece, counting the moments rare. My mind is mapping the next flow, now avoiding the inner tear. Yeah, the ultimate lavish existence is built on the sheer unfair. The marble floors feel chill, reflecting the crystal gleam. I watch the faint light shift and live in the surface dream. My thoughts are like complex investment sailing on a dark stream. The rhythm is intentional now, hitting the soft extreme. I see the reflection staring, avoiding the harsh scream. This beautiful gilded cage running the old theme. My vibe is flustered now, finding the quietest theme. Yeah, the emptiness found is the ultimate regime. My name buys the velvet quiet, right in the soft light. We glide through the empty hours, escaping the harsh daylight. My boredom is setting deep, winning the internal fight. This beautiful polished surface, everything looks right. The isolation is pressurized, holding a constant drone. Each perfect amenity is something we already own. This ambient deep groove perfectly shown. Yeah, the silver spoon existence is utterly alone. Rare artifacts stand cold, right in the corner shade. I observe the quiet scene now, a price that's been paid. The tempo is steady now, a promise that's never made. The vibe is consistent, avoiding the wild parade. I catch the fleeting feeling now, beautifully swayed. This profound sense of inertia, a look that won't fade. My movements are measured, powered by the champagne aid. Yeah, the high society structure is what we have laid. Old anxieties resurface quick, turning into fine ash. I let the sound guide me, avoiding the quick crash. My focus is loose now, everything feels flash. The texture is liquid smooth, built on a heavy stash. I feel the connection with the ultimate dash. This moment is pure now, avoiding the harsh clash. My attention is total, breaking the final smash. Yeah, the inherited comfort is purely for the splash. Morning buys the velvet quiet, right in the soft light. We glide through the empty hours, escaping the harsh daylight. My boredom is setting deep, winning the internal fight. This beautiful polished surface, everything looks right. The isolation is pressurized, holding a constant drone. Each perfect amenity is something we already own. This ambient deep groove perfectly shown. Yeah, the silver spoon existence is utterly alone. Why do they envy the stillness, missing the lack of true fire? It's the projection of the challenge built on the soft wire. I trade the intensity for the comfort of the inner choir. The melody's potent, raising the pitch higher. My focus is total, avoiding the tight snare. The rhythm is honest, built on the empty stare. We move with the slow pace, showing that we truly don't care. Yeah, the chronicle of comfort is something we share. Morning buys the velvet quiet, right in the soft light. We glide through the empty hours, escaping the harsh daylight. My boredom is setting deep, winning the internal fight. This beautiful polished surface, everything looks right. The isolation is pressurized, holding a constant drone. Each perfect amenity is something we already own. This ambient deep groove perfectly shown. This silver smoothness is utterly alone. Oh, this ambient deep groove perfectly shown. This silver deep groove perfectly shown. Monique. The lighting is golden warm, catching the dust motes in the air. Yeah. I lean back in the director's chair with absolutely no care. Yeah. The script is written in silence, now it's seen beyond compare. Yeah. Got the perfect film score running, pulling me out of the snare. Yeah. The plot twist without logic, ignoring the heavy glare. I focus on the shit and focus now, finding the ultimate stare. My mind is drafting sequences slow now beyond the common wear. Yeah, the eternal matinee is something I can share. The atmosphere breathes off haze, blurring the edges tight. I watch the quick camera movement, holding on to the light. My thoughts are like complex ones, ever everything feels right. The rhythm is intentional now, moving through the day and night. I see the main character walking, disappearing from sight. This beautiful ambiguous feeling shining perfectly bright. My vibe is flaky now, avoiding the harsh plight. Yeah, the reel keeps spinning, filled with pure insight. Images keep recurring, slow right in the soft filter. We glide through the same blue sky, now feeling the internal glitter. My reality is shifting deep, nothing here to belittle. This beautiful in the sweet play. The pressure is reduced, soft, holding a constant ease. Each visual cue is carried by the internal breeze. This ambient profound groove designed specifically to please. Yeah, the daydream cycle brings us slow to peak.
Ayy, focus racks between foreground and far where the true thoughts hide. I observe the subtle props taking along in a ride. The tempo is steady now with nothing left to confide. The vibe is consistent, letting the feelings reside. I catch the fleeting meaning now where the two worlds collide. This profound sense of weightlessness pushing the walls aside. My movements are measured, powered by the inner guide. Yeah, the narrative structure is where I reside. Old scenes merge and blend quick, dissolving into the new frame. I let the sound guide me, calling out my real name. My focus is loose now, escaping the critical blame. The texture is liquid smooth, everything's the same. I feel the connection and fueling the inner flame. This moment is pure now, playing the director's game. Attention is total, embracing the fame. Yeah, the loop of the beauty is the ultimate aim. Images keep recurring, slow right in the soft filter. We glide through the same blue sky, now feeling the internal glitter. My reality is shifting deep, nothing here to beat little. This beautiful endless replay. The pressure is reduced soft, holding a constant ease. Each visual cue is carried by the internal breeze. This ambient, profound groove designed specifically to please. Yeah, the daydream cycle brings a soul to peace. I won't tell the difference between the frame and the physical layer. It's the rejection of the fixed, showing that I truly dare. I trade the fast tempo for the stillness of the soft prayer. The melody's potent, standing without a tear. My focus is total, avoiding the low despair. The rhythm is honest, built on the sweet repair. We move with the slow pace, beyond all compare. Yeah, the cinematic vision is everywhere. Hey, images keep recurring, slow right in the soft filter. We glide through the same blue sky, now feeling the internal glitter. My reality is shifting deep, nothing here to bleed. This beautiful in the sweet play. The pressure is reduced soft, holding a constant ease. Each visual cue is carried by the internal breeze. This ambient, profound groove designed specifically to please. Yeah, the daydream cycle brings us all to peace. Just want a piece. Just want a piece. The face never breaks. The scene is perpetually on. Fade to black is rejected. The loop is eternally drawn. Eternal cinema vibe. Slow right on the edge of every sharp line. I question the focal point now, where the truth and the vision intertwine. My sight divides into three waves, a pattern I truly define. Got the peripheral view pulsing, everything aligned. The colors are shifting sideways now, avoiding the inner light. I watch the world stretch softly as the moments fly by. My purpose is simple now, seeing the reality comply. Yeah, the optical illusion is something I truly apply. Prism splits the daylight, turning the clean white into shades of green and rose. I analyze the timing now, watching all the perception slows. My knowledge is the artifact now, a secret the lens knows. The rhythm is intentional now, moving past all things opposed. Yeah, I see the chain reaction forming clearly, where the definition goes. This profound visual confusion built on the heavy flows. My vibe is different now, stepping out with the key. Yeah, the subtle fraction of the real is what I truly expose. Feels blurred and deep, right on the periphery spent. We follow the shifting halo now, where the broken colors blend. And my clarity is settling deep, built on the slow trend. This inevitable visual fracture, the message the senses send. The depth is distorted now, holding a constant pull. Each subtle displacement is making the memory full. Send me a profound anomaly, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the beautiful imperfection is eternally cool. Ooh, that building looks different right beneath the neon signs, huh? I notice the quick shift in my distance now, where the old thoughts become numb. My knowledge is the baggage now, what the atmosphere overcome. Got the feeling coded deep, escaping the inner glum. The focus is unreliable now, avoiding the harsh crumb. I see the connection forming clearly, hitting the visual sum. My movements are measured, powered by the chord drum. Yeah, the deliberate misinterpretation is what I truly strum. Shadows carry tinges of violet, right across the dirty wall's edge. I analyze the data stream now, clinging to the quiet ledge. My understanding is the ultimate truth now, moving past the common pledge. The tempo is steady now, built on the knowledge I truly hedge. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything on the inner wedge. This moment is pure now, powered by the chord core pledge. My attention is total, everything I truly allege. Yeah, the honest distortion is something I truly dredge. Like race cross strange right up until the final click is heard. We process the sensory input, every single broken word. My path is defined by the image, what I have truly conferred. Oh, feels blurred and deep, right on the periphery's blend. We follow the shifting halo now where the broken colors blend. And my clarity is settling deep, built on the slow trend. It's inevitable visual fracture, the message the sensor send. The depth is distorted now, holding the constant pull. Each subtle displacement is making the memory full. It's ambient, profound anomaly, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the beautiful imperfection is eternally cool. Who trusts the clean sight when the flawed view shows a deeper hue? It's the rejection of the precision, seeking the complex and new. I trade the spectacle for the essence that is constantly true. The melody's potent, standing where the colors accrue. My attention is total, avoiding the dense stew. The essence is honest, holding the flow that sees us through. We move with the slow pace, feelings are gently strew. Yeah, the necessary flaw in the lens is what we truly feel. Feels blurred and deep, right on the periphery's bend. We follow the shifting halo now where the broken colors blend. My clarity is settling deep, built on the slow trend. This inevitable visual fracture, the message the senses send. The depth is distorted now, holding the constant pull. Each subtle displacement is making the memory full. This ambient, profound anomaly, breaking the common rule. Yeah, the beautiful imperfection is eternally cool. The edges remain soft, the edges remain soft. The edges remain soft, the world refuses to settle into focus. Sunlight hits the fire escape in a beautiful warm spray. I watch the faint dust dancing throughout the whole day. The pressure is nowhere around, nothing left to obey. Got the low bass cushion making the worries all sway. The wind is carrying whispers what the old souls say. I follow the easy rhythm, finding the peaceful way. My mind is unwinding now, avoiding the sudden fray. Yeah, the golden air current is here to stay. The concrete feels softer now, reflecting the amber hue. I glide through the atmosphere where the feelings are new. My thoughts are like hot and slow, me in the inner view. The tempo is languid now, perfectly true. I notice the stillness settling in all that I do. This beautiful suspension cutting right through. My vibe is within now, seeing the whole view. Yeah, the hood is inhaling the gentle cool dew. The light is breaking soft now, hitting the sweet spot. We ride the smooth tempo, feeling the whole lot. My soul is settling down, tying a strong knot. This beautiful tranquility, the gift that we got. The air is breathing easy, holding the sweet scent. Every single sound is muted, perfectly sent. This ambient smooth groove where the day is spent. Yeah, the golden mood is the reason we went. Flickering shadows chase right on the brick wall. I observe the quiet change, standing super tall. The tempo is steady now, answering the calm call. The vibe is consistent, avoiding the hard fall. I catch the fleeting moment standing in the low hall. This profound detachment, giving my soul its thrall. My movements are measured, better than all. Yeah, the soft gust of air is better than all. Old t-shirts hang loose now, drying on the line. I let the sound guide me, everything feels fine. My focus is loose now, everything is divine. The texture is dusty soft, where the two worlds intertwine. I feel the connection, everything that is mine. This moment is pure now, hitting the final line. My attention is total, in elegant design. Yeah, the hood soft vibration is perfectly benign. The light is breaking soft now, hitting the sweet spot. We ride a smooth tempo, feeling a whole lot. My soul is settling down, tying a strong knot. This beautiful tranquility, the gift that we got. The air is breathing easy, holding a sweet scent. Every single sound is muted, perfectly sent. This ambient smooth groove where the day is spent. Yeah, the golden mood is the reason we went. Why does this gentle movement feel like the ultimate truth? It's the respect for the stillness, reclaiming my youth. I trade the fast current for the calm and the soothing. The melody's potent, perfectly smooth, and my focus is total, avoiding the tight load. And the rhythm is honest, built on a soft clothing. We move with the slow pace, perfectly soothing. Yeah, the air of the corner is completely devoting. Oh, the light is breaking soft now, hitting the sweet spot. We ride a smooth tempo, feeling the whole lot. My soul is settling down, tying a strong knot. This beautiful Beautiful tranquility, the gift that we got. The air is breathing easy, holding a sweet scent. Every single sound is muted, perfectly synced. This ambient smooth groove where the day is spent. Yeah, the golden mood is the reason we win. Under the warm air, the rhythm is low, the breeze continues. Watch the feeling grow. Golden flow forever. Yeah, needle drags hard, spitting the dirt out from the last groove's bend. I let the surface imperfection now, what the old school truly commend. My speaker breathes heavy, a sound that I truly intend. Got the low fidelity texture, making the whole world transcend. The hiss is a secret ingredient now, avoiding the inner lie. I observe the frequency curve clearly, watching the pure tone fly by. My purpose is simple now, making the noise amplify. Yeah, the beauty in the glitch is something I truly rely. Yeah, dust flecks dance subtle right across the spinning black disc face. I analyze the time and now hidden the sweet deliberate space. My history scrolls on the inner sleeve now, maintaining the rhythmic pace. The rhythm is intentional now, moving past all things displaced. I see the chain reaction forming clearly beyond the digital trace. This profane loud resurgence built on the slow chase. Yeah, my vibe is with that bit now, stepping out with the key. Yeah, the controlled malfunction of the sound is what I truly embrace. Yeah. His form's the background bed, right in the central pocket deep. We utilize the unwanted texture now, the secrets the old records keep. My feeling is settling deep, built on the sonic deep. Yeah. This infectious lo-fi imperfection, while the whole city sleeps. The pressure is off now, holding a constant ease. Each subtle skip is something that truly agrees. This ambient profound decay, putting the mind at peace. Yeah, the rhythm in the rupture is something we truly seize. Yeah, the 3-beat repeat cuts right before the chorus can truly begin. I notice the quick shift in the pattern now, letting the new vibe rush in. Yeah, my knowledge is the artifact now, where the deep meaning can win. Yeah, got the feeling encoded deep, escaping the inner sin. Yeah, the modern sheen is irrelevant now, avoiding the sterile trend. Yeah, I see the connection forming clearly what the atmosphere will send. My movements are measured, powered by the core friend. Yeah, the purpose but distortion of the audio is what I truly intend. Yeah, the decay's the new peak, right before the whole thing can truly fade. Yeah, I analyze the data stream now, every sonic blockade. Hey, my understanding is the ultimate truth now, moving past the masquerade. The tempo is steady now, built on the heavy accolade. I see the chain reaction forming clearly, everything naturally made. This moment is pure now, powered by the core blade. Yeah, my attention is total, everything I truly persuade. Yeah, the raw uncut sound of the moment is something I truly wait. Crackle lingers long through the quiet empty beat. We process the sensory input, finding the sweet retreat. My path is defined by the needle, nothing left to defeat. Yeah. His form's the background bed, right in the central pocket deep. We utilize the unwanted texture now, the secrets the old records keep. My feeling is settling deep, built on the sonic leaf. Yeah. This infectious lo-fi imperfection, while the whole city sleeps. The pressure is off now, holding a constant ease. Each subtle skip is something that truly agrees. This ambient, profound decay, putting the mind at peace. Yeah, the rhythm in the rupture is something we truly seize. Yeah. Who thinks the clean digital file is heavier than the wear and tear? It's the rejection of the high fidelity, showing the soul that is truly rare. Yeah, I trade the perfection for the character the groove can bear. Yeah, the melody's potent, standing where the memories share. Yeah, my attention is total, avoiding the thick snare. The essence is honest, holding the flow that we truly care. Yeah, we move with the slow pace, feelings I gently compare. Yeah, the funky elegance of the broken record is beyond all repair. Yeah, his form's the background bed, right in the central pocket. We utilize the unwanted texture now. The secret's the old records keep. My feeling is settling deep, built on the sonic leap. Yeah, this infectious lo-fi imperfection, while the whole city sleeps. The pressure is off now, holding a constant ease. Each subtle skip is something that truly agrees. This ambient profound decay, putting the mind at peace. Yeah. The rhythm in the rupture is something we truly seize. The groove catch for the last time.